What's up, guys? Welcome back to World of Two Comic Club. Justin here, and 2-day recap for October 29th and 30th. Almost into the November videos. I'm really excited. This is day 34 of daily uploads. And I just also want to point out that on the 23rd, which is coming up, that's my 2-year anniversary of doing this YouTube channel. And I'm really excited. What I'm thinking about doing is just kind of making a couple maybe bonus videos, not related to like stocks for the most part. I might do one on like how much ad revenue I made, because a lot of people like to see those videos to kind of get an idea if they start a YouTube channel how much they can look to make. So I'm thinking about doing that for fun, and I also want to do a video on stocks I'm looking at for 2019, but I haven't gotten to that yet. I still want to do that video, but anyways, let's just get into this video so it's not too long. I did make a mistake in the last video, so when I had my formulas in my program, I messed up something, so the total profit and the total gain weren't showing correctly. So I'm going to put on the screen, this is the winners and losers from October 26th, from the last video, the last day from the last video. They were all showing like 98% losses because I messed something up with the formula. So these are the proper numbers that reflect the real profit and total gain for the winners, and then in the losers, these are the real numbers for that. So the far right columns, those numbers are not corrected. So now that I got that out of the way, let's just go into the trades that we did. So on the 29th, we had, this is a Monday, so last Friday, our call option that we sold, the covered call, expired, so we got to keep the money and the shares. So we sold a new one on the Monday, got $26.34 back in premium, so that was nice. And then we sold our 2 Tesla calls that we had recently purchased in the beginning of October, so made really good profits on those. 111%, 112 really for the first one, and then 107 roughly for the second one. So again, I had bought these when the stock was low. I felt like it was cheap, and my hunch was correct, and they had a really good quarter, obviously, third quarter, so made really nice returns. So I'm trying to get better at spotting those opportunities and just kind of trusting my gut and getting into positions when I think they're cheap, as opposed to just doubting myself and then missing on that opportunity, or just being scared and not putting a lot of money into it. So that's kind of what I'm working on in 2019. That's like my #1 goal to work on as a trader. But anyways, let's just go to see how the stocks did. Stocks started out well, and then they got really bad as the day went on. So let's take a look at our winners and losers for the 29th. And at this point in time, Tesla was starting to lose steam, but it did finish in the green. So our call options did do well. They helped us to not lose too much money, although we did take a pretty big hit. So let's go to our losers. And you can see Amazon and Align, they had their bad earnings report. And so we had one call option. Thankfully, it was just one, but we lost a ton of money on that one. So that kind of sucks. Even though the analysts were still bullish on the stock, yeah, they took a big hit. So anyways, let's go to the second day now, and then we're almost done. So the Dow actually had a little recovery this day. So you can see it ended up 431 up, and the NASDAQ went up 111 points. However, Tesla had lost that momentum from the earnings, and they started to go down. And since we had a lot of Tesla positions, it kind of hurt us. So let's go into the winners and losers and see what happened. Our NVIDIA call did do well, so that was awesome. They actually had a really good day. I think they reported good earnings because they went up $17 that day in the stock. So that was awesome. We made a huge gain there, and then not much else going on. And then in terms of our losers, pretty much kind of small losers except for Tesla. They hurt us the most, and Adobe. But yeah, we just skated by with a small loss, so I wasn't too disappointed with that. I'll probably link in the description. I forgot to check on the NVIDIA headlines, but I'll post a link in the description of what happened, just so you guys can like go back in time and see what happened. But anyways, what I really want to talk about in this video is just, I'm just going to mention these headlines, but the one at the bottom of the screenshot here, the traders are making a boatload betting against the once beloved FAANG stocks. The thing I thought was interesting in this article was they mentioned that in October, when the stocks were going down, the short interest had increased, and the short positions rose 7% for the FAANG stocks. And so the guy in this article said that the significant increase in shares shorted will increase the potential for some volatile swings to the upside. And so the reason I'm mentioning this, it's one thing I want to keep in mind going forward. Like when stocks kind of go down, I kind of want to look at to see if the shorting positions are going up a lot, because if they do, and if it's a company I believe will bounce back, it might help me make a decision to get into that stock at the low price. I think it'll kind of help me make my decision a little bit more. So that's kind of the strategy I'm adopting. That's why I mentioned this, because I'm going to use that hopefully to help me, enter the stock at a good price. So that's kind of why I mentioned that. So that's pretty much it. I'll just kind of mention some headlines. We'll wrap it up. Apple CEO Tim Cook says the iPad is the most popular computer in the world. And I want to know from you guys if that's true. How many iPads do you guys have in your household? For me personally, I have one and my girlfriend has one. So we have 2 iPads. And I know my family has some. So like, I want to know if you guys have them. And if you do you use them a lot? I just want to kind of know how popular it really is. Kind of want to see if he's right about that. So comment below if you have an iPad and if you use it a lot. I'm interested to know if you guys do. And then finally, this was the time when Amazon stock was taking a big hit, and it just says Bezos' net worth drops. Amazon stock's worst 3 days since 2011, and so yeah, Amazon was like in the mid 1500s at this point in time. Or no, it actually dipped below 1500, and then it closed at 1530 on October 30th. But it was much lower than it was previously, and so yeah, a lot of people probably made money getting back in at that point. So anyways, lesson learned, I got to keep an eye out for those opportunities, because it can be really profitable. And so I hope you guys like this video. Hope I didn't ramble too much. I'm kind of tired, but if you did, hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. We have a 3-day weekend this weekend, so I might be catching up by 6 days at least. And so I'm really excited. Hope you guys are too. And subscribe if you haven't already. I think I already mentioned that. I hope you guys have a great night, and we will see you tomorrow. Hey guys, thanks again for checking out this video. If you want another way to support the channel, please check out that Patreon link up there at the top. You get access to my private Discord server where we chat about different companies we're looking at investing in. I also post my current trades in real time, as well as news headlines with little mini summaries. And you can also get discounts on any merchandise that we sell, like a shirt like this, for example. And if you want to just subscribe to the channel, I would appreciate that as well. You can just click that black logo there at the bottom. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.